That is two wild boars breaking into a family's home in rural Kerala, barging into the bedroom, and jumping on the bed like a couple of little Kevin McAllisters. Do we have a Macaulay Culkin cameo for this? No? Just the one time? It's fine, I get it. Anyway, the cops came with the intention to tranquilize the swines, but were forced to use deadly force after many in the town protested on account of years of torment. It's weird how the cops tried to protect the boars, but we'll get into that later. So, as candidates tour the rural areas of Kudaranji and Kodenshery, many farmers have begun posting large pictures of boars in front of their houses, telling politicians to not approach them without a solution to the swine menace haunting their lives. Their main focus is for India to officially classify these beasts as vermin in order to allow greater hunting. And whether or not a candidate agrees to that could set an important precedent for this country. And possibly, definitely, the world. But for some reason, no party seems to be addressing this. It's like, I don't know, no one wants to take a side here. It's kinda strange, huh? How such a seemingly simple issue is avoided by the people in power. And this isn't the only country where concerns of boar violence have risen, and even sparked protests, and yet those protests have fallen on deaf ears. It's as if the establishment is somehow rooted in the type of ideology that cultivates boar violence, while the newer generations want something done about it. Like how a few years ago, back in Hong Kong, people were shocked that the winners of local elections were young, less establishment candidates, such as Jeremy Young. But then you look at the fact that he ran his candidacy on actually addressing the city's growing boar problem, and suddenly the mystery is much more clear. But despite the obvious push from the youth, led of course by the many videos on the subject that I've made, and I shouldn't take credit because it makes me a boar target, but you are welcome, despite that, boar violence has continued to spread. And while a lot of this has to do with coronavirus allowing these snuffling monsters to roam free, there seems to be a growing normalization of these attacks, a boarmalization compounded by the coronavirus. Or should I say, boronavirus? Yes, I absolutely should say that. Also, Borat? There's a Borat connection here, but I might have to massage it a little bit. We'll circle back. But first, let's get some circles in your ears, because we teamed up with Raycon, and they are offering everyone watching this video 15% off your order. Just click on the link in the description box for ear stuff. It's a great deal for earbuds that already start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market. A market infiltrated not by boars, but by Raycon, founded by Ray J, worn by celebrities like Snoop Dogg, not a boar, Melissa Etheridge, also not a boar, and me, Cody, a celebrity. Raycon earbuds come in a range of fun colors, from Roy to G-Biv. They're both stylish and discreet, no dangling wires or stems. I've been wearing them this whole time. I bet you couldn't even tell. I actually do wear them a lot. They're great. They sound amazing. I wear them every day on calls and while I'm pretending to exercise. I barely notice I'm wearing them. I've been looking for earbuds that don't look silly for a long time. The noise isolation is great. The battery lasts for 6 hours. They charge in this adorable little pod. And if I got them as a gift, I'd be like, thank you. If I gave them as a gift, I'd be like, you're welcome. In other words, Raycon's being generous for the holidays, so on top of their everyday great prices, they're offering all my viewers 15% off right now, so you can save big on gift shopping. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/somenews to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. I'm still wearing them, can you tell? Anyway, that was weird. What was I talking about? Boars! The boars that nobody takes seriously. That's the worst part of it all. It really seems like nothing has changed in this laborious hog war. No ground actually gained. Now, you might not remember because you're secretly a boar watching me right now to keep tabs, but the very first time I reported on this sow darkness back in 2016, I revealed this terrifying video. Now a chilling harbinger, it all started with a single boar bursting from the Baltic Sea on the shores of Poland. Hungry for power and sex, an unstoppable, horny leviathan. Only I, Cody, dared to expose this single radioactive, definitely teleporting, and possibly psychic boar as it f***ed its way around Europe and Asia like an EDM festival DJ, planting its oily little hog seeds, infesting. Now, 4 years later, and a world watches and weeps.
Ich würde mal da weggehen an ihrer Stelle. Sie guckt und guckt.
Lass es laufen! Lass es laufen!
Lasst es laufen!
As another new video emerges of what I assume to be the same boar bursting out of the Baltic Sea. The same sea. No, that's not the previous video from a different angle. That's a new, different event happening in 2020 in the same body of water, which, oh, hey, look, is fucking lousy with radiation, it turns out. Oh, not harmful, you say? Well, generations of mauled beachgoers would say otherwise. Mother, f*** these hogs. Mother, f*** them, folks. When are we going to wise up and accept that the people in charge have zero interest in protecting us? I mean, what can we even do about it? Move north? You think we're safe in the snow? How about a plump old sack of nope? They're in fucking Canada now, building little pigloos. Oh, how cute, National Geographic. Way to shill for your oppressor. Wowee. Good job. Yeah, sure. I mean, according to your own article, the Hognadian population has shockingly increased in only the last 10 years, and the largest hog discovered was 600 ass-slapping pounds. But sure, go right ahead and call them pigloos, you vapid muppets. Fuck you, National Geographic. You think this is cute? I will kill 1 million baby penguins just to get my hands around one hog neck. Just you watch. They're sliming the streets of Toronto, folks! You think that's just non-toxic dye like Toronto water wants you to think? Come on! That's hog spunk! You think I don't know what hog jizz looks and feels like? Come on! You think it's funny that there's now an entire city in Israel that's being taken over by boars. The streets patrolled, as they put it. Yeah, that's right. Better submit your garbage and get into hog step lest something unfortunate happens to you. They're even attacking our nudes!
This man was enjoying the beach when a wild boar grabbed his bag and took off. Not wanting to be defeated, the man got up and started chasing the boar and her 2 babies, wearing nothing but his confidence. Onlookers laughed at the spectacle. The man eventually got his bag, which did contain his laptop, and he was entertained by the pictures snapped of him. I'm sorry, that is a funny sight.
Ha, 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 ha. What a funny sight. Cheers aplenty as an innocent scrotal exposed man is robbed by a family of fleshy rage balloons in broad daylight. See, this is what I'm getting at. This fucking swine not only got big laughs for stealing a laptop and spitting in the face of human ingenuity, but a fun nickname and celebrity status. And now there's a whole movement of swine-a-fans raising a stink to protect this hog criminal from the law. And I think we all know the dangerous precedent being set by letting this hog go free without consequence. Just ask Elsa the fucking crime pig, the same hog in that video who, after making the news, was exposed for having robbed a child's birthday party the same month she was stealing laptops. Same boar, doing crimes. just completely mask off shit that these thousands of people are going to blindly defend. Why? Because she brought her stupid swine spawn? That's what they do! They